Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. This particular episode is going to be about revenue operations. I had someone ask about how are they able to predict growth. They want to be able to, predict into the future what your growth is going to be. Now, you're not always going to know, but what you can do is if your business has been around for a little while, let's say for the past year at least, you have a year's worth of information that you can use. So, revenue operations basically takes your sales, your services, and your marketing, right? And it looks across all of those different things to be able to help you be more efficient in your business, right? Because the goal of revenue operations is really to predict the outcomes. It's really to predict what type of money you're going to be making with your business. And you can do a rough prediction if you're keeping track of your marketing, if you're keeping track of your sales and your services, right? Because without those things, you're going to have a lot of problems, okay? So if we're looking at the marketing aspect, your marketing operations is everything that is happening within your customer platforms, right? So your CRMs, right? Have we all heard about CRMs? Have we all heard about CRMs? Okay, maybe not. So let's go over that. CRMs are your customer relationship management software. Okay, so a lot of people, we have heard of things like HubSpot. We've heard of Zoho. We've heard of Salesforce. It is where you can input a whole bunch of information about your customers and you can keep up relationships with them. You can see the last time you've reached out to them. You can see the last time you've written a report about the last time you met with them. It has so much information. You can even send emails through there. We used to use Salesforce in my old 9-to-5 job. You can even see when people open their email. You can see when they never read the email. You can see how many times they clicked on the email that you sent them. You can even see if they deleted the email. It was so much information that gave you a good footing on, okay, is this person going to be open to buying more, possibly, where you're which is called an upsell. Somebody who's currently a customer, and you upsell them. Maybe they add another service on. Maybe they buy more from you. Maybe they have a larger subscription, things of that nature. So you have to keep track of those things, right? So you're keeping track of your marketing, your sales operations, your service operations. Make sure that your service operations, that should include all the management of all of how your business flows. What's your workflow? What are the tools that you use, right? What are the things that you use to literally run your business? What are the graphics things that you use? Do you use Adobe? Do you use Dropbox? All the things that you use to run your business, the different services and tools. That also can include your customer relationship management system, your CRMs. If you're a business that is, I don't know, if you're the Apollo Theater, what do you use as your ticket management system online? What sort of automated campaigns are you running? What sort of ads are you doing? Product usage. These are all the things that you need to keep track of. And you need to keep track of all of that content and even the customer feedback. When you drop something new, just don't walk away like, oh, boom, we just dropped a new product and you don't get any customer feedback. You want to know what people actually want from your business, right? So you can't just, I'd see a lot of businesses do that. Oh, we dropped a new product. Never be that confident in your new product that you don't go back and look at your comments, that you don't go back and see the feedback emails that you're getting or what people are writing or reviews. If you have products, especially if for me, I'm always connected to the natural hair world. If I see any new products that are out there and, people are coming up with new products, I don't care who's coming up with a new product. I don't care if it's Jesus. I'm going to go look to see what people are saying about it, because is it any good? What are people, other women like me that have my type hair, did they find it helpful? That helps me make a buying decision. That can make or break whether I'm going to shop with that brand or not, right? So, as far as revenue operations is concerned, that's the alignment of your marketing, your sales, and your service, because you want to be able to effectively make your business as efficient as possible, right? And remember, your goal for revenue operations is to be able to predict outcomes. I will say this, I am a huge supporter of Shopify. I use that for my website and also any websites that I build for my clients. And the reason why is because Shopify's back office is incredible. I know there's other services out there. I'm vouching for Shopify right now. Shopify has been good to me for the past several years that I have used it. It is the most unproblematic website design service that I have ever used. And I've been on dozens of others. I'm not even going to name them here because I'm not even going to give them that type of shine. But trust and believe, I've been on several, and Shopify has been the best by far. And you can also call them at 2 o'clock in the morning and you can get a live person who can walk you through things. It is amazing. And I feel confident about it that when I build somebody's website and then they go off on their own, if they don't continue on to be a regular, retained client, I feel confident that they'll be able to handle the website by themselves if they have the time to do so. If they don't have the time and they need someone to really expertly run it, Onyx Queen Media will be there for you. We can come up with some sort of plan to be able to do that for you. But if you have the time and you're able to sit down every day and really do your social media and curate all of your information, if you have the time to do it, and I know a lot of people don't, but if you do, Shopify is definitely the one that you want to use. All right. So why Shopify too? It's not because it's just a website, but the reports that are on the back end. So when I was talking about your revenue operations and being able to predict money that's going to be coming in, you can actually run reports and see, well, what are my top sellers? Even if they're products, even if they're services. What I love to do is I switched this maybe a couple of years ago. When people buy services, instead of just putting everything through the first time through PayPal or whatever service they're going to pay for, I have them purchase the service through my website, because then I can really start to keep track. Oh, I had 15 people buy social media service last year. You know what I mean? So you can really get down and dig into the nuances of the sales and marketing of your business. It really is great. And it's one place where everything sits. It even has its own customer relationship section in there where you can keep all your customers listed. You can send out emails. You can, formulate discounts, and there's so many different things that you can do in there. I absolutely love it. So when you're looking at your revenue operations, make sure that your marketing, your sales, and all your services are aligned so that you can make sure that your business is as efficient as possible, because the more efficiently that your business runs is the better you'll be able to predict money that will be coming in the future. You can look at trends to see what part of the year you sold more of what, because especially when it comes to products, I have clients that have different sorts of health and beauty products and things like that. There's some things that do better in the summertime. There's some things that do better in the wintertime, especially if they sell different perfumes or body butters, things like that. All the fruity scents and all the floral scents tend to sell better in the spring and the summer. Whereas in the wintertime, people tend to love, the peppermints and the more warm and musks and patchoulis and, all those warm, spicy scents. So you need to pay attention to that, and your marketing should match that. I am not going to try to market to someone a Christmas tree in July. It's just not smart marketing. You know what I mean? Well, if you want to do guerrilla marketing where you really get up close and personal, in somebody's face with something that really takes you aback, that would be the way to do it. But outside of that, it's going to be hard to sell someone a Christmas tree in July. But when you start getting into October, November, getting close to Thanksgiving, Christmas trees are selling out the wazoo because that's the time of the year for that. You know what I mean? So pay attention to those things. And I'm telling you, your revenue operations will be in alignment and you will be able to predict what's coming ahead for your business. All right? So like, share, subscribe to this podcast, spread the word, tag me on social media. I will absolutely repost you in my Instagram stories if you tag me and let me know that you're spreading the word about the Queen's Lair. This is a lifestyle podcast that centers around small business and anything lifestyle related. So, at Onyx Queen Media, I will see you on social media. And if you want to email me, you can email me hello@onyxqueenmedia.com. Bye, you guys. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.